This bobble pattern has each bobble being completed in the same row. It is available as a free download on our website. This pattern is called Bobbles, for an obvious reason. This particular sample is set on a stocking stitch background. These are rather large bobbles that sit well up from your work. In a previous demonstration, I showed you boxed bobbles. These also sit up from the work. They're both done in the same way, by increasing the number of stitches in one spot, turning your work, knitting the other way, turn, knit, and then casting them off so it all stays in one spot. These two, popcorn stitch and bobble circles, don't do the backwards and forwards, which makes the knitting quicker, but you don't get such a raised up high bobble. Here is the pattern for this particular bobble. MB, make bobble. Knit into the front, the back and the front of next stitch, turn and knit 3, turn and purl 3, turn and knit 3, turn, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass the slip stitch over. The bobbles are offset, and you do this by, in this row you would knit 9 before you make the bobble, but in this row here you only knit 2 before you start the bobbles. And in this particular pattern there are 9 stitches in between each bobble. You need, if you're going to offset them like this, you need an odd number, so the offset one sits halfway between. So with 9 between, there'd be 4 stitches, then the bobble row, and then another 4 stitches. Let's do the bobble. Knit into the front of the stitch, knit into the back of the stitch, knit into the front of the stitch, turn 3 stitches, turn, purl the 3 stitches, knit the 3 stitches, that's 2 lots of knit. Now we're going to finish the bobble off. Slip 1, knit 2 together, pass the slipped stitch over, bring the bobble to the front. This makes a very rough bobble because when we're on the wrong side we knitted, and when we're on the right side we purled. It's really reverse stocking stitch on the bobble. If you want a smooth bobble, you just make it stocking stitch on the right side, but because we have a smooth background we want a nice rough bobble. I popped a bobble in the middle of these cables on this blanket. The pattern is called Diamonds, Bobbles, Double Moss and Mistake Rib. The pattern is available in this book, 7 Chunky Rugs to Knit in 12 ply. The pattern is also available as a digital download from our website. I used bobbles here in block 7 of this blanket pattern. Remember, the free pattern is available to download from our website. Thank you for watching and happy knitting.
Here are the steps to download Daphne's patterns and to view the videos on her YouTube channel. Send an email to knitwithdaphne@gmail.com and include the subject Free Download. There is no need for any content in the email. You will receive an automatic email reply that includes 2 links. One is a link to Daphne's YouTube channel, the other is a link to the downloadable patterns. When you click the link, the Knit with Daphne folder with all the downloadable patterns will open. Double-click on any line to open and download the pattern. Double-click on Stitch Patterns to open the folder with the individual knitting stitch pattern. Enjoy Daphne's designs and happy knitting!